Let's see. Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. We don't got anything too huge to do today. I know it's been a while, and I apologize for that. But really, I mean, everything I do for Marvel Puzzle Quest, video-wise, stream-wise, is based around Crash the Titans, token pools from special stores or from latest legends, or special events like puzzle gauntlets, or you know, the rare tutorial video that I've made. There's one or two other outlandish videos that I've made, but for Marvel Puzzle Quest, but they're very far and few between. Today is no different than one of the normal days. Despite we have aim high over here, honestly, that's not even worthy of a video. Let's just to be certain that y'all are seeing it. It's 6 nodes spread out over a few days, 2 at a time. It just introduces the new aim people. This has been done before. This isn't that new for the game. It shouldn't present any problem to you. It's scaled based on your shield ranking and whatnot and your roster, so everyone should have a fine time with it. If you do have any problems with it, feel free to drop me a comment or any sort of question. I don't mind looking into comments in the chat and whatnot and saying, hey, this is what I did, this is what I use, or based on your roster, what I would use in your case. But anyways, today I do have to go through a Crash the Titans. That's kind of what I'm doing this for. Jean Grey's been sitting here waiting on me to well, I don't know, punch her in the face. If you didn't know already about Jean Grey, the biggest threat that she has to you, the player, is that as an enemy, you cannot make a match 5. I mean, you can, but if you make a match 5 or greater, she hits your entire team back with a 1 to 2 turn stun, depending on how many levels you put in her blue passive, and she does some damage, and it generates some of her strongest color AP. I want to say like 4 or something like that. Point is, don't make a match 5 when she is on the enemy team, unless you stun her first. If you got to stun her, then it's okay. Her green and her purple are both team attack abilities. One of them puts a couple special tiles on the board, like some extra strikes and attacks and whatnot. The other one takes away enemy strike attacks and whatnot. Okay, it's not that much to write home about. What's really important is her blue passive. It prevents and scares enemies against making match 5s, and yes, that includes if they just randomly fall into your lap. So, anyways, who are we using to fight her? I have no clue. We're gonna find out. Iceman. This is what we call a gimme. Iceman's got one of the cheapest stuns in 4-star land, and it's really effective. 6 AP for blue means 4 turns of stun. Now, you can't do it again and again, because once you throw it out there, then you have a countdown tile for those 4 turns that says punch a snowman. So for 6 more AP, you do a bunch of damage based on that blue. In other words, you're not restunning her until that countdown's gone, which is basically 4 turns. That's not a bad deal, really. I mean, if you could do this, if you can get another 6 blue AP to do enough damage to just knock her out right then go for it. Otherwise, save your 6 blue AP and stun her again once your countdown's done. Me, I'm not going to put those on. Well, maybe some boosts, because I don't know about you, but the milestones have re-upped. Whew. The 10,000 boosts was the last one they had. Now it's 50,000 boosts. Kidding me right now? Oops, I want that on. And I'll just use up the rest of these that I have on hand. Okay. Oh, and what do we do? What do we do? We gotta go hit that button. Hey, let me hit it. Let me hit the button. Thank you. I mean, we're doing this. Let's do it. They almost gave us a match 5 right off the bat. The game likes to do that. The game loves to taunt you with a match 5 in your face when you're fighting Jean Grey. Ask any seasoned veteran. It's a truth of the game. See, I just left those first. She's not going to use anything with that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to stun her for a moment. You can just sit right there. We're going to build up our blues some more. Now, if I had any match 5 laying around, this would be the time to fire it off, but obviously we are not that lucky. Not right now, at least. There we go. And look at that, we didn't get enough blue to stun her again. But we can throw out these abilities. See, now this one's important. This transforms 5 reds into blues and reduces her red by amount. She doesn't care about red though, so it's not that big of a deal. But we can definitely get the blues that we want. Also, this green deals damage to the enemy team, plus damage per every blue tile on the board. That's a nice one. It's actually pretty strong. But it costs 12, so it should be strong. See, so she's almost done. Can almost stick a fork in her, which is kind of funny since we're using, you know, Iceman, not someone like Pyro, but, you know, whatever. Maybe it was the wrong idiom for the situation. Look at her, this poor girl. This poor girl. Do that. She's gonna be alive now, unfortunately. But not for long. Just like a couple more hits. This one? There you go. Done. Poor Jean Grey. This one shouldn't be a problem for most of you. As long as you have like a couple covers and Iceman's blue, you're gonna be able to stun her for a few turns at a time, and that's just turns you can just wail away on her. It's not that big of a deal. Of course, avoid the match 5s if you see them. That's kind of the whole point. As long as you can avoid the match 5s or take them away from her. Like, don't let her use them, of course. Make it a match 3 or 4. You know, if you have to wreck it, just don't let her get it. Obviously, you don't want her to critical you as well. So, anyways, that's that. I do want to drop you with one last thing before I get out of here. I know it's a short video and all that, but well, 2 last things. One, did you see the new 4-star coming out? Should be this Thursday. Any old school Spider-Man should be happy to know. It's Lizard. Did you see him? He's on it's on Facebook right now. And it's on the official forums, of course, and describing all his powers. Let me just throw a hint at you out there though. You're probably gonna want I would think you'd want his black power, which costs 7 at max level. It's a stun, but you can't, it stuns for 3 turns if you put it at level 5, and it's nice. It's called Tail Whip, but then you can't use the Tail Whip for like 2 or 3 turns because his tail literally has to like grow back or something. But I want to reiterate, it's a black power that stuns. That's not common. So you can mix that really well with other people that have blue stuns primarily, or like Black Cat, how she has a purple stun. You know, mix that in. That's a nice another way to get a nice stunning team rolling. His green has a decent team hit for 7 AP, but I mean it's nothing new. It's just a team hit for the most part. His purple is interesting. It puts a bunch for level 5. It puts 4 repeaters on the board that kind of act like the opposite of Monica's, you know, supply drone that drops from the top. Instead, it's 4 repeaters that come up from the bottom, and they self-fortify. When they overwrite a blue tile, they turn it red. Otherwise, it just keeps creeping up, and if it gets to the top, it does damage. It's not that amazing of an ability on paper, but if you think about it, that's 4 repeaters that self-fortify. That's 4 fortified tiles that are out there pretty often. So what does that mean for you? If you like Shuri, if you like Heimdall, if you like people that like fortified tiles, that's a lot of extra fortification all of a sudden. Also, if you like repeaters, like Human Torch 4-star likes repeaters, that's something to think about. You know, just some food for thought. I don't think he's going to be like the new Polaris or anything like that. Not by a long shot, but it's something to look at. It's definitely a use for him. Keep it in the back of your head. Finally, I'm going on vacation here in a couple days, so I won't even be able to make a video until at least like next week, Monday at the earliest. So I know Lizard's coming out. I think his shield training starts on Sunday. Welcome to Shield, I mean. So don't expect me to put out a video till probably about Monday, though. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.